and anyways, okay, so I did a lot in the last video. I definitely was not keeping track of the time, but I did a lot of stuff, so I can now get to this part. So with that being said, and this being, I really need to get to that crystal lizard, man. I can already hear him running. Uh, this one's really tough to get. Oh wait, nope. Okay, I got him. I got him. One more hit already. Okay, that was pretty tough. Now we gotta get past this guy. In the last video, I did, I want to say 3 bonfires. Okay, I definitely should have saw that one coming. And then you met Onion Bro, saw my approach to some things. Talked to another guy with a really big hammer. And now we're going to deal with this area. This is the final area before the boss. These guys you really don't have to deal with because this guy is shooting some really big arrows. Yep, you're right there. Got these items. We're going to jump up here. Some more people died. That guy's gonna pretty nope. Finally. Alrighty. It's pretty brutal. Really brutal stuff. Those guys are probably gonna be next. Yep. Alrighty, now there is some armor pieces here that you can get, but there's also one of those little things with a sword. I didn't even realize he plunge attacks until like right now, so yeah. If you saw that and you didn't get to this part yet, be wary of that. This item is pretty important right here. This you give to the handmaiden who has that really creepy laugh and that you buy stuff from, and she'll have more stuff to sell to you. So I think I got everything in this part. Now we're gonna come in here. There are a few enemies in here. Yeah, the one with the hammer already died. We're gonna get this guy real quick. Yeet. What are you doing? Pretty tough guy. If they usually last more than 2 or 3 hits, a little tough. There are some other items or other weapons that people don't normally use that sometimes I use, like the whip and the scythe that I both got in this area. Let's take a look at the scythe real quick. I was thinking the scythe would be a dex scaling weapon, but it's not, so the rapier is, which is pretty good. I like the rapier and most like stab weapons because in tight corners where you can't do that big broad swing, you just thrust that little sword forward, start poking stuff. Okay, now before doing the boss, there's one last thing I want to do, and that is get to that area over there. In order to do that, I'm going to have to run past the elevators where the Onion Knight was. I'm gonna have to take a really difficult enemy. Like, this guy is ridiculously difficult. Run past all these guys. The dogs, nope. Alright, we're good. Hopefully he doesn't turn around. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just run past these guys, because I ain't trying to hat at. One's gonna throw. The other one's gonna throw. Alright, and then we just run. And run again. Have to let my stuff recharge. Hopefully this goes up as soon as I land on it. Alright, thank God. And then there's a platform that's coming up that you're going to jump onto right here. Alright, and this is where Onion Bro is again. I believe there's an item over here. Nope, there was an item over here. I think in New Game Plus there's an item over here. Anyways.
Oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head.
The elevator goes 2 ways.
I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift.
Such a tough riddle.
On some days I begin to doubt myself. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, that thing's tough.
Now, think twice before you go down there. I could... No, I've...
Okay, newsflash, we're gonna have to fight him. There's really no avoiding it. I personally would like to, because screw him, he's difficult. But, that's Dark Souls. You're gonna be doing a lot of stuff that you really don't want to go through.
You should have waited!
Alright, big guy, let's do this.
Well, it's too late now. I, Seigward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side.
Still hits me! Still hits me. 1 shot to the face. And I'm down. Oh, man. Really hit. Oh, just kidding. I had a ring of sacrifice. Well, I guess now would be a good time to spend all my souls. What do you guys think? I really can't tell what you guys say now, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh. These are like some really boo-boo souls. After New Game Plus, the souls get like dramatically high. And when you do some PvP, especially some high level PvP, some guys will be dropping like 100,000 souls. I remember my friend, he was like level 300 in this game. No, more like 350, 400. There was this one guy that'll always invade, and every time he died, he dropped like 600,000 souls. I was happy that he invaded, bro. That was a mission to try and kill him and stuff.
At the foot of Lothric, it was used if...
Okay, he basically says the same thing. We're definitely gonna level up.
Welcome home, speak then. Very well. Then touch the dark, take nourishment from thee.
And this is gonna be 15. And then I'm gonna try and push that to 20. And
Farewell, Ashen, may the...
even though I'm doing a dex build, you still want to put points into strength, because both of them will upgrade your damage.
Ah, well met. How may I be? Gracious. Passing fine, I let this ash bestow nourish. I only hope these new wear.
So there's some new stuff like this, which might be useful against a demon. We're gonna go ahead and get this, so I can go ahead and get that out of the way.
Ashen one.
And should I do that area now? Should I get to the fire demon? We're gonna go ahead and drop here. Since it's on the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get that area and that little, I wouldn't really call it a shortcut, but it is gonna bring me to the tower anyways. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I can show you what NPC you pick up from there. And since I opened the door, I don't have to run all the way through here to get to the boss. Now I can just run straight up there. So Big Mama is here, so we're gonna go ahead and take her out. I'm not even sure if it's a he or her. All I know is it's tough. That's pretty impressive. I hit all of them. Alright. Now we're gonna open this door, and now we're gonna take out the skeletons over her. This statue does something. I have no idea what it does. When you hit it, it just says request absolution or dissolution, and beyond that, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to look that up and explain that in a later video sometime. Here's another halberd, I believe. Yep. And then we got some skeletons. Now there's an area with skeletons, and One of the things that you got to know about them is that when you kill them, they come back up again. These ones, I don't believe they do. Okay. Okay, nope, still can't target him. Alright, there we go. This guy must have, these two must have dropped down. But I got all of them. Get this guy, run around, and then come get this guy. And then we're gonna come out here. Hopefully that big lady didn't drop down. Yep, she did. Alright, well we're gonna run this way. We're gonna get this guy real quick. Now that big guy with the bowl, he jumps down. Don't know why, but he does. So as soon as I pick up that item, he is going to drop. That backswing though. If he hits me anymore, I'm definitely going to take some bleed damage and die instantly with my low health. Okay, and that's both items. That's a crystal lizard. I'm hoping we can sneak past this lady because she looks lost and confused. So we're just going to run over here. Yep, snuck past her. We're going to hit this thing. And then collect the items. There isn't anything over here, so there's no reason to go over here. So we're just gonna come in here. Now rats spawn in here. Don't worry about killing it, just... Oh, well, we're probably gonna have to kill it. Alright. Okay. I was trying to swing, I didn't mean to do that kick. Okay, let's see if we can climb the ladder, hopefully. I pray to God. Alright, we're good. Like, they're not tough enemies, but in a group like that, yeah, they kind of are, so... I use a lot of Estes, so... Alright, so this is our Faith Lady. She's gonna sell the Faith spells. I will say this now, and I know I'm spoiling it, but I'm gonna need to give you this warning. There are several different Faith tomes that you're gonna find in this game. I think you can only give her 2. There's like 2 more or 3 more that are dark faith tomes, which you have to give to a different person. If you give it to her, eventually she will disappear and you're not going to buy any more faith spells from her.
Who is there? Is someone there? Anyone? Oh, please. Whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures. They never stop biting, so please, hold out your hand and touch me. Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed.
She's
Then I am not entirely alone, just yet. Praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then? I am weak and unfit to tend the flames, but if it would not trouble you, might I enter... Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
I think this guy is from Karim too.
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. pitying creatures that are beyond help.
Well, you can help her, so. That hammer, though.
Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
Alrighty, and I think that's everything he has to say, so we've already bypassed all those things. I did lose a lot of Estus though, so we'll see how this goes. I believe if I step on this, it does go down, so I have to wait for it to come back up. I'm not gonna lie, I may have to attempt this again, because that fire demon is pretty freaking tough, but if I play my cards right, I might be able to do it. I have to really avoid that jump attack because he will, I think he turns when he jumps, so you definitely want to be out of his way, like, period. I'm gonna try with this weapon. Never mind, I ran out of those, and I don't think he's affected by fire, but I'm not really gonna equip it, however. Let's see if I can get him with some balls.
No! You should have waited! Well,
Sorry, guy.
it's too late now. I, seigward of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side!
Not this time,
Ah!
buddy. Yeah, you is doing no damage to him right now. I am missing him super hard. Nope, not again. So he does this really slow move where he will move his hammer up. If he does that, get the... I don't want to curse, but get away from him, like, immediately, because that move will kill you. Luckily, we killed him before he got a chance, but...
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Okay, so normally I skip enemies, and I would have skipped him, but because seigward here does have a storyline to do, so I didn't want to skip out on that, so I decided against better judgment to, this place is really morbid. Like, the undead would come here and they would process them like meat, basically. So that's why you're seeing all these things hanging, the cages, the freaking meat pies, whatever. Ridiculous. It's racism, I say. Anyways, we got the outfit. I think that's everything in this area. There are some areas down there, and you would think there's something down there, but not really. Can I even go in this house? I see a door. Nope, that's a nope. Alrighty. So, there are things in cages here that will try to attack you. Some of the hanging ones drop, and you'll notice because they're like colored a little bit differently. Especially here. All the darker ones definitely look different. I want to say there's an item over here, but there's not. But there are 2 dogs. Alright, buddy, come on. I probably should have blocked first, but whatever. Alright, when you get this chest, other crates drop down and try and attack you and stuff. Okay, when you run up here, there are going to be 2 priests. I'm running past them because screw them, alright? I hate, if one isn't enough, taking 2 on is even way more difficult. And now to the actual important part of this place. Alright, so we're going to drop here. There might be an item up there, but I'm not really going to check because, yeah. It almost looks like you can jump up there, but I don't think there is an item. Nah. Alright, so we're going to run in this direction, jump. There is that, and then we're going to jump down here. Be careful how much health you have, because if you drop down there, even with a little bit of health and very light armor, you can still die. Alright, and with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and return to the bonfire, because I clearly don't have enough SS to take on this boss right now. And I might need it. This boss isn't too difficult if you know what you're doing. I'm going to show you in a second how to tackle him. We're going to switch to the cliff underside bonfire. It's a lot easier to get to the boss from here. Now I'm going to try and run before that lady notices me. Alright, we should be good. Yep, we're good. Now, there's a ring that I got that I definitely want to equip, which is a Claranthy ring. This is pretty useful. Fire damage absorption and bleed absorption. Those I'm going to change out later when I actually do get rings, but I mean, if I do actually have those, it might help me for now. Okay, now I say it might be important to summon somebody, but this boss isn't too hard, so let's see. This is a boss where you get an item from that you give to that guy that's sitting on the crown, or throne, whatever you want to call it. And when you give him that item, he'll be able to use that item to get boss items from boss souls. Don't worry about these guys too much, because this guy kind of takes care of them. But be careful, because he can take you out as well. Alright, I have to wait. So, basically, this boss is mostly made of wood. Well, greatwood, I guess you could say. So, you're not going to be able to attack him normally, so you have to hit these egg sacs that are all over his body. Alright. Might be able to get his hand. There's one here. There's one on his back, and I'm waiting for that acid to disappear, because if I try and run into it, that acid will definitely kill me. Is he rolling back? Yes, he is. Alright. So it's important to be able to tell what you're doing, because if I would have been hitting those egg sacs back there and you would have rolled back on me, I definitely would have. Alright, buddy, you're really getting annoying. Let's see if I can throw a firebomb. No effect. Guys made out of wood, not affected by firebombs. Dark Souls logic. This thing does have a grab move, so definitely stay away from him when he does it. Yeah, it's really annoying. Oh, well, I can do this. Alright. I'm gonna need to locate a few more right here under his leg. There's another one over there on his other leg. On this leg, hopefully. This camera is being really retarded right now. Don't, oh my god. Roll, 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 roll. I was expecting that grab move to instantly kill me, but I got lucky. Oh, well. Awesome. This boss usually is easy. I want to say usually, but there are certain spots near his hands and that little creepy hand that came out of him that are really annoying to deal with. Alright, that was a waste of an ember. This time I'm just going to go ahead and do it unembered because early on in the game you don't really get that many embers, so I'm not trying to lose them. Alright, so this is attempt dose. And I believe this time... yeah. My souls are down there, so I'm gonna have to wait to get them back, which kind of sucks, but... It didn't hit me, but it definitely knocked me over, that's for sure. Alright, those are protected for right now. He's gonna go ahead and lift up and then come back down. Alright. So, first thing, I'm gonna have to locate where my souls are at, and they're over there. So, I'm going to, while he's doing his thing, alright, let's see. Alright, he's over here. Let's get the ones on his back real quick. Move, I think he's coming back. Yes, he is. Alright, let's see if I can get the ones on the front here. And then there's some over here as well. You want to attack them all at the same time if possible. Definitely don't want to trap yourself in a corner like that. So you definitely don't want to get too close to him when he goes back, because clearly, oh, get back. See if I can do some throwing knives. I'm trying to get these ones right here. Let me just heal real quick before I die again. Alrighty, so only a few more egg sacs. Alright, that was smart. There are a lot in front that you can hit, but because of that hand, it's pretty hard to get to them. There are some on his elbow up there, but I'm not going to be able to get to those. There are some under his leg. Let's see if I can get to those. And then finally, if I can hit this enough times, he's definitely going to try and grab me. I'm definitely going to have to go for the front this time. don't aim at him when you're trying to fight him, because you're really going to find it difficult. Your character is pretty much going to be trying to hit everything else but what you're actually trying to hit. Alright, and with that, that is this area. That took a lot longer than I expected, but that's Dark Souls, you know. You think you have everything planned out, and then it smacks you in the face and says, no, it doesn't work here. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this video here, because this video too is 30 minutes. I think I might stick to 30 minutes. My only problem is that 30-minute videos definitely do take a long time to render. But because I'll be rendering on my laptop now instead of my desktop, it won't really be too out of my way, so that's fine. If you like the information that I've given you, if you like watching me die, if you like watching me get frustrated, I don't know if that'll happen in these playthroughs, but maybe, who knows, we'll see. Go ahead, like, subscribe, it really helps me out. I definitely want to get as much information about this game as I can out to you, because this is one of those games where the information that you get from the game is derived by the community. If you want to learn how to play Dark Souls properly, you're definitely going to have to ask the community. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later.